Hello and welcome once again to this channel, Clinic Wahala by yours truly, Dr. Catch. On the previous video, we were discussing HIV/AIDS, the fact that it still exists, and some practices we engage in that perpetrates this disease. So today we will complete that by continuing from where we stopped. Yes, we were at mother to child transmission. That's the part we most of the times neglect. Yes, most of the times we are fixed on unprotected sex, use of sharp objects, needles, clippers, and not sterilizing things, but we forget the mother who already has this HIV and the child she is about to bear. The good news is that a mother who is HIV positive should please enroll into the specialized obstetric clinics. The ONG people, the pediatricians, the gynecologists and obstetricians, they are doing a marvelously wonderful job when it comes to this. They can take this woman from the very beginning, maintain all the precautions, and deliver a baby that is HIV negative. It is true. It is very true. I can even tell you the greater percentage. Let me not give you a number now. You see, I said, but I know that the greater percentage, more than 90% of children who are born to HIV positive mothers undergoing the best obstetric practices, they usually come out HIV negative. You don't need to go abroad to go and do magical. The doctors here in Nigeria, the obstetricians and the pediatricians, can follow up this woman and she delivers a very HIV negative child, and the child continues life like that. So it's not a problem. Even HIV person marrying and giving birth, they ensure that most of the time the greater percentage gives birth to HIV negative people. So please, if you are HIV positive, you need to identify these centers where you will attend so that you can meet the doctors who will follow you through and make sure you have a negative child and don't a HIV negative child, and don't add to the burden of the number of HIV people we already have. It's very important that you do that. These things actually cost money, as I mentioned. Yes, they actually cost money because people subsidize and provide these drugs. Doesn't mean that we need to abuse them. For those who are already positive, you need to take your drugs. You need to take these drugs. They're expensive. We will tell you to buy it yourself. So because they're giving it to you free, doesn't mean you need to do poppy with it. No, you need to take these drugs every single day of your life. You need to tell yourself, this is my water, this is part of my water, this is part of my food daily. You need to be on them so that you can suppress these viruses. I can tell you that if you successfully suppress these viruses, you will live a wonderful life. I have seen patients that are up to 60, 70 that have been taking their drugs and they are bubbling with life like every other person. So you need to take your drugs, because if you don't even take these drugs well, you also risk a problem of having drug resistance. You take the drug, you stop. You take the drug, you stop. What will happen to the HIV virus inside you? It will now develop muscles. It will now be Vin Diesel, so that if it sees any other drug, it will not work. So that when it sees any other drug, the drug will not work, because the resistant type of HIV have been bettered and born. We don't want that to happen. Sorry about that. This HIV talk wants to put my throat in trouble. Okay, but that's by the way. You need to take it regularly so that we don't develop resistant forms, because there are few of these drugs. If you become resistant to the first few, they'll put you on some others. If you not become resistant to those ones, they will put you on the final ones. What happens if you become resistant to the final one? You want to sign your death sentence? No, we don't want that. We want you to be alive. So if you're HIV positive, you need to take your drugs regularly, every single day. That's one thing you should do for yourself. You need to eat healthy, balanced diet will be good for you. Fruits, vegetables, wonderful for you. Your supplements, fantastic. You can be strong and healthy with very few viruses. You reduce your viral load despite being HIV positive and live like every other person. It is very, very possible. Then you need to make sure you're regular with your checkups. There are centers dedicated to attend to HIV people. They are specialists in taking care of your matter so that everything falls in line. When they see a complication coming, they tackle it. When they see a problem coming, they destroy it before it comes, so that you can live and enjoy yourself. If you're a woman and you are now getting to the point of being pregnant, of course you need to tell them that you don't settle, so that they can direct you to the area where they will manage you well and manage your unborn child well, so that everybody comes out fantastic at the very end of the day. So HIV is not a death sentence. If you take your drugs regularly, eat well, take your veggies and your fruits, you will live good and live like every other person. Nothing they happen. I've seen people who are, you will not know. They are so healthy and they are so good. So please try and stick to this advice. And for those who are not positive, like the earlier video we made, do not stigmatize. HIV does not go through handshake, hugs, touching people. No, it doesn't. So you need to support these ones who are already in this situation, so that they have a better outlook towards life and also live healthy like you. Thank you very, 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 very much for being attentive and listening to this one, even with this cough. But I know it's all for the good. So while you are here, please like this video, share it with family and friends and your colleagues so that they are better informed. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.